recent bombshell regarding John Podesta's spirit cooking, ties is far more disturbing, but slightly less than surprising. Hillary Clinton has been letting us know for years that she has a deep disgust for God and a deeper appreciation for Satan. How could a true woman of God do any of the horrible things that she has done? Though few have come out and said it, it is clear that many think Hillary is a Satanist. Remember Ben Carson at the RNC? Let's take a listen here.
One of the things that I have learned about Hillary Clinton is that one of her heroes, her mentors, was Saul Alinsky. And her senior thesis was about Saul Alinsky. This was someone that she greatly admired and that affected all of her philosophies subsequently. Now, interestingly enough, let me tell you something about Saul Alinsky. He wrote a book called Rules for Radicals. On the dedication page, it acknowledges Lucifer, the original radical who gained his own kingdom. Now think about that. This is a nation where our founding document, the Declaration of Independence, talks about certain inalienable rights that come from our Creator. So are we willing to elect someone as president who has as their role model somebody who acknowledges Lucifer? Think about that.
Now, Clinton was a frequent pen pal of Alinsky, if not something more. For those who don't know, Alinsky was a known Satanist who actually dedicated his book, Rules for Radicals, to Lucifer. Now, as we reported last year, a former Clinton associate made the startling accusation that Hillary is indeed a Satanist. Larry Nichols was a former Green Beret and a longtime associate of Bill Clinton. The two men first met in the late 1970s when Bill Clinton was an up-and-coming politician. Back when Bill was Arkansas governor, Nichols was marketing the director of the Arkansas Development Finance Authority, an Arkansas state agency that was one of the entities investigated by the Senate Whitewater Committee. On the Pete Santelli radio show back in September 24th of 2013, Nichols admitted that he had killed people as the Clintons' hitman, or a murder for hire. On June 24th of 2015, interviewed by Alex Jones for InfoWars, Nichols dropped another bombshell. Back when Hillary was First Lady, she would go home on the weekends to California with Linda Bloodworth Tomlinson and some of the, inaudible woman, we couldn't hear what he exactly said, and they went to church for witches. Witches, witches, witches. That lady was trying to run for the Senate, and sometimes she'd go to some place where they did witch stuff. Hillary went to a church and worshiped Satan. Back in May, video exposed Hillary crackling with glee as the words "under God" were omitted from the Pledge of Allegiance at one of her rallies.
Indivisible with liberty and justice for all. Indivisible with liberty and justice for all.
So should we be surprised that her campaign chair, John Podesta, is engaging in bizarre satanic sex rituals? Not at all. Spirit cooker and Podesta associate Marina Abramovich donated the maximum amount allowable to the Hillary Clinton campaign. So is Hillary a Satanist? I certainly know what I believe. A lot has been made of her potential being the first woman throughout all these years. Some say she might be the first lesbian president as well. But I believe that Hillary presidency would be a Satanist in the people's house, the first satanic president of one nation under God. Let that sink in for a moment.
Hillary Clinton's campaign manager, John Podesta, attends weird occult dinner parties where blood, semen and breast milk are used in ritualistic ceremonies. No, this isn't a fake news story, it's absolutely real. And there you were thinking Podesta's UFO obsession was his weirdest hobby. In an email dated June 28, 2015, performance artist Maria Abramovich wrote to Podesta's brother Tony and said, "I'm so looking forward to the spirit cooking dinner at my place. Do you think you will be able to let me know if your brother is joining?" Tony Podesta then forwarded the email to John Podesta, asking him, "Are you in NYC Thursday, July the 9th? Marina wants you to come to dinner." Here's Marina inviting Podesta directly. So what is spirit cooking? It's basically a Wiccan ceremony where blood is used to create some form of art as a sacrament to occult beliefs. This video shows Abramovich mixing together thickly congealed blood as the recipe for the painting, which is comprised of the words, "With a sharp knife cut deeply into the middle finger of your left hand, eat the pain." Spirit cooking is also an occult practice used during sex cult rituals, as explained in the book Spirit Cooking with Essential Aphrodisiac Recipes. According to Maria Abramovich, if the ritual is performed in an art gallery, it's merely art. But if the ritual is performed privately, as it was with the Podestas, then it represents an intimate spiritual ceremony. Here's Abramovich posing with a goat's head dripping in blood, a representation of the occult symbol Baphomet, which is used by numerous secret societies like Freemasonry and the Knights Templar. Here she is at a spirit cooking event with Lady Gaga, eating something with a spoon that's smeared all over the body of a mock corpse. Here she is with a pentagram carved into her stomach. But townhall.com says that all this is perfectly normal and we just all need to calm down. So how is Hillary tied to all this insane weirdness? Well, for one, Podesta is her campaign chairman and they move in the same circles. Maria Abramovich was invited to Hillary's campaign launch, and Hillary herself is also known to be into bizarre paranormal practices. Clinton used to hold seances in the White House to try and contact dead people like Eleanor Roosevelt and Mahatma Gandhi. Bill Clinton's book also talks about how him and Hillary used to participate in voodoo rituals in Haiti. Hillary's mentor is Saul Alinsky, who in his book Rules for Radicals praises Lucifer. Should it really surprise us that FBI agents refer to Hillary Clinton as the Antichrist? How did the Clinton campaign respond to the spirit cooking scandal? They blamed Vladimir Putin. Yes, they actually blamed Vladimir Putin. And if you thought that was weird enough, I haven't even talked about the accusations of child trafficking and pedophilia, which some claim is coded into the Podesta emails under the guise of types of food. This is some serious Bohemian Grove, eyes wide shut, satanic style malarkey. Would you really want these kind of people in control of the nuclear codes? So John Podesta, Hillary's top guy, likes to engage in occult rituals involving pig's blood, semen, and urine, while Donald Trump likes to eat ice cream. But according to the media, who have refused to cover this story, Donald Trump is the weird, creepy, dangerous one. So Trump talked about pussy 10 years ago, and that was a national scandal. Clinton campaign insiders involved in satanic rituals as of last year. Meh, who cares?